Today's highlighted coin is the 2025 The Few, the Proud. Chris's 2025 coin, The Few, the Proud, celebrates this year's 250th anniversary of the founding of the U.S. Marine Corps. This organization epitomizes exceptionalism, and as such, it has been sustained throughout the centuries by men who exemplify individual bravery, personal commitment, and enduring dedication to one of the most respected and feared military units on Earth. The U.S. Marine Corps encompasses the best of the best, physically, mentally, intellectually, emotionally, and spiritually. The United States of America has excelled in everything it has undertaken, and the U.S. Marine Corps is one of the best examples of America's robust determination to be victorious under pressure. Whether the challenge has to do with the betterment of the military or of business, manufacturing, medical, judicial, academic, pharmaceutical, international relations, farming, construction, or infrastructure, Americans are always at the top of their game. They routinely exceed expectations because they have the freedom to pursue their dreams and to strive for their own personal best. America has produced an atmosphere of unfettered accolades and unlimited rewards for exceptional accomplishments. America's gung-ho environment is conducive to motivation, perseverance, and inventiveness defined by integrity. Americans have always trusted each other to do the right thing, keep their word, fulfill promises made, and deliver on commitments undertaken. This has been an essential part of our success. But without the freedoms provided by our U.S. Constitution and the inspiration provided by our Christian faith, those lofty goals and their correlating achievements would evaporate overnight. The Constitution guarantees individual freedoms that allow people to shoot for the stars and reap and retain all of the benefits of their tireless labor. Personal integrity, righteousness, and character are the byproducts of our Christian faith, and our country has benefited enormously from the efforts of those who have wholeheartedly embraced those principles. In fact, the U.S. Constitution was created and established on the fundamental tenets of Christianity, and as a result, Americans all play the game by the same set of rules. There is no question as to what is right and what is wrong. Thanks to Christianity, everyone knows the answer and also understands those parameters thoroughly. And Christian Americans readily acknowledge that they are all held accountable to God for sustaining those righteous, fair, and honest rules. This level playing field, without bias, prejudice, or privilege, has gifted America and the world with temporal goods beyond all expectations. So, rightfully, when young men grow up in a country like ours, they are proud to be Americans. They know the country appreciates their efforts, and many choose to take their gratitude to another level and serve in our military. They join up in order to defend the country and their families against foreign invaders, but many simply join the military to defend the freedoms America provides to all of us. This personal dedication to protecting and defending our country from those who seek to destroy it began more than 250 years ago when men in America began to see themselves as Americans and no longer simply British citizens. We all know the story of the astounding bravery shown by Americans during the American Revolution. George Washington led his ragtag army into battle with the most powerful and sophisticated military juggernaut on Earth. And yet, with God's blessings and grace, General Washington succeeded, and America became a free and independent country. The American Revolution provided Americans with untold freedoms, but it taught them many lessons too. One of the most important lessons was to be prepared to defend themselves against all comers. This required a standing army and navy, which took money and cooperation among all of the original 13 colonies in order to fund those national military assets. This proved to be a difficult challenge, as the wealthier states, such as Virginia, were opposed to providing most of the money for the support of the military, because poor states like Rhode Island were not able to provide their equal share of funding. After many months of haggling, the money was finally acquired, and the United States of America began to build what would become the premier military force on Earth, with the U.S. Marine Corps leading the charge. Among the millions of young men who have served in the military over the last 250 years, the extraordinarily brilliant few who have been chosen to become members of the elite Marine Corps are the most revered and respected of our warriors. They include Louis "Chesty" Puller, who fought in both World War II and Korea. He is the most decorated Marine in U.S. history. He was a national hero who was awarded 5 Navy Crosses for his leadership under fire. Smedley Butler is another Marine who was given 2 Medals of Honor for his bravery and leadership during the Mexican Revolution in 1914 and also during World War I. In order to celebrate the U.S. Marine Corps' anniversary further, take the time to read more about these courageous men and the dozens of others who defined what being a U.S. Marine truly means. Chris is a U.S. Marine, and the organization is near and dear to his heart, as can be seen by his 2025 release, The Few and Proud. We are truly a grateful nation for their service and the U.S. Marines' dedication to preserving America's renowned liberties, vast freedoms, and unprecedented opportunities. Let's congratulate Chris for his service and celebrate along with all the other brave members of the U.S. Marine Corps, both past and present. Our country would be at a tremendous disadvantage without their brave patriotism. Congratulations! Hoorah! Chris issues 2 new proofs each week, which are available for a limited time. These proofs come in a presentation box with the certificate of authenticity, as shown here. They're also available in BU, brilliant uncirculated versions, which are only stamped once, and they come in copper as well. You can check out all Chris's Silver Shield proofs and all things Silver Shield on ChrisDuaneSilverShieldCoins.com.